stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Which fear can damage your self-confidence? A fear which can destroy your ambition. A fear which can stop you from achieving your goals. Toastmasters and fellow Toastmasters. Here, I'm talking about the fear which heads the top list of all other fears. The fear of criticism. People fail to create a plan and to put them into action because of what other people will think, do, or say. Majority of people permit relatives, friends, and public at large do so influence them as they cannot live their own life because they fear criticism. Let us examine some of the examples of fear of criticism. Huge number of people make mistakes in marriage and stand by the bargain and go through life miserable and unhappy because they fear criticism which may follow if they correct their mistakes. Millions of people neglect to acquire belated education after having left school because they fear criticism. People refuse to take chances in business because of fear criticism which may follow if they correct their mistakes. Fear of criticism in such cases is stronger than the desire for success. Too many people refuse to set high goals for themselves or even neglect selecting a career because of fear criticism of relatives and friends who might say, don't aim so high, people think you're crazy. I have experienced this in my life. After completing my college, it took time for me to get into my first suitable job. During the period, my parents are more worried about my relatives and family friends, what they would think or say, rather than me getting into my job. It was one of the toughest period of my life, answering everyone and facing all the criticisms. Every individual who have been trapped and could not overcome criticism, you can find these common symptoms with them. Self-consciousness, lack of confidence, personality, they worry more about the personalities, inferiority complex, lack of initiative and lack of ambition. In contrast, every other person who have achieved significant success have faced and overcome criticism. The great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela and many more have faced and overcome criticism. A champion sportsperson like Serena Williams or Michael Jordan and many more have faced intense criticism. The more successful they are, they have to face more criticism. The greatest obstacle to success, if you fear and believe in what your critic says. In 5 ways, criticism and rejection can help you to succeed. It gives emotional strength, self-control, refocus, that is saying next to every no, fearlessness. Success is all about taking risks. The last but not least, unwavering belief in your purpose. When you believe deeply in what you're doing, in what you're creating, in what your ideas stand for, You develop the resilience to withstand all the rejections and criticisms. A simple self-love is the very best antidote to criticism. Remembering that you know how to deal with criticism is a marvelous act of self-love. Let me leave you all with an inspiration quote which you might use it when you use it as a mantra when you face criticism and adversity. You make mistakes, mistakes don't make you. You make mistakes, mistakes don't make you. You can rise above any words. Toastmasters.